Hello everyone, welcome to your daily Oracle card show. My name is Erika and this is for May 17th, 2014. So I'm going to start with 3 cards and we'll go from there. Okay, so we have Batia Arcana, 3 of mental energy, 3 of spades. Birdie Baby, which is Ace of Earth. And Aisa, which is 6 of Clubs, which is 6 of Fire. So, good. Some new cards. We got Birdie Baby in the past, but we only got her once. So. Okay. So this is okay. I sense there's some worry and panic in people because this reading is to calm you down, is to bring some peace of mind and reassurance from the cards via higher intelligence. The universe is trying to kind of reach out to people with this reading. Batia Arcana is talking about the human mysteries. So, and it's also about being in the dark and being able to navigate in the dark, and also being in a safe place, and like a womb, because they daytime they stay in the dark in a cave. And it's very yin energy. It's very like inner self oriented, but at the same time, from the inner self, it's about understanding the kind of the total BS crap that we have to deal with on planet Earth. I mean, it's really tragic. A lot of the way things go. I mean, every time I meet an atheist, I know they're just like pissed off, angry that things are not working out, and I agree with them. And actually, in a way, I guess I'm atheist. I do believe in a higher intelligence, and I believe in an intelligence that organizes things. And I actually, as the last card said, I don't even believe in free will. And I know that sounds crazy, because I used to believe in free will, and I would never think in a million years that there was no free will. But the more I was able to see everything coming, and with every piece of guidance I had, I could not change events. I could not change the way things needed to go. And then it gets down to the finite details of like, oh, did you mean to do this? Was this predestined? And you throw something in the ground. That's what everyone always does. But that's the way the mind goes when the conversation comes that way. And but I do believe actually maybe there's speeding things up and slowing things down. And I think we all have the ability to speed things up for ourselves and slow things down. Although same time, I think we need to speed things up or slow things down, which is also, innate. So, and we all have our own limitations and our lack of information or lack of tools. And at the same time, we have our drives and our desires and our needs and our goals. And then you throw us into any situation, the world works around us and we respond, and, our responses really, we're always going to be our responses. And what's innate in us has always been innate. And then there's like, okay, well, what about, how can I make other people, how can I make the universe respond to me? How can I, maybe I can do this and make that change, or, maybe I can evoke this response from the universe. And you have to understand that the universe around you also has its limitations, and its needs and its desires and its drives and its lack of tools, or its set of tools. So when things happen, it's not a lot of times things happen and nobody wants them to happen, and everyone causes something to happen, and they didn't like this. They thought they were trying to make it go one way, and it goes an opposite way. I've seen that a lot, or sometimes it just no matter what, it's not that you made it go another way. It just could never go the way you wanted it to go because of the limitations around you. So, there's so many factors at play, but the whole thing is that we're in a learning experience, and we're in a growing experience, and it is happening in time. And we can't be hard on ourselves. We should not worry about things. So Aisha, actually a lot of this conversation I'm talking about Aisha, and she, before in Greek mythology, before they ended up having three goddesses, one that spun the wheel, one that I forget the three. One spun the wheel, one something, and one cut it. But it was like fate, destiny, and death. So anyway, it doesn't matter. None of these are Aisha. Before these three figures, and I think a lot of us believe that. I think it really comes down to fate, destiny, and free will. These three figures, okay? Fate, destiny, and free will. But I want to say we do have free will in the sense that we are free to unfold in the world around us. And but our limitations that are our learning experiences, we cannot be upset about and beat ourselves up about. We cannot be hard on ourselves about it. It's just our process, and it's our process with the world around us. And our destiny, which is what everything we strive for whatever our goals are, that's always in us too. So the three elements, really, it's all in us, always. And it's within everybody, always. So now you just throw everyone together in a pot and see how it all unfolds. And, we've all been thrown together back in the beginning of humanity, and here we are, still doing the same thing. We haven't really moved very fast. It's been very, very slow. But actually, if you look at the time scale, we're about due for a change, because it's almost like you can see how things change quicker and quicker and quicker. And, we are due for a change, but the mind of humanity needs to grow. We need to get our tools. We need to get better limitations in some areas, and free ourselves from limitations in other areas, and strive for our hearts and our dreams, and not worry. Because a lot of times we get so stuck and bogged down in worrying. It's like, I don't know, we start to go in circles or something, and that it just doesn't. It's not going to help. You're just wasting time, so you're slowing down. So I'm going to help you speed up. And yes, it was meant to be. You watch this, and now you know you don't have to worry. You can speed it up. just live out your heart, but know your limitations, and do everything you feel guided to do, and you can't go wrong. So, but Tia Arcana, just again. This three, we're going to move This is the harmony. Okay, so no matter what, you can't go wrong. So relax. It's okay. No need to panic. Everything's okay, always. No matter what happens, it's okay. This one, we're moving. We are moving because you are in your safe place, in your cave, in your yin, in your bed, in your dream world, and you are safe. And when you go out there in the dark, you can navigate. You can sense things, feel things, and navigate without even if you can't see things, you can feel them or sense them, and you're going to be able to navigate things. So and through the navigation, the mysteries get revealed. You begin to see in the dark. So. And now we have the middle one, the Ace of Diamonds, which is the Ace of Earth. This means you hit the nail on the head with your life in the physical world, and Birdie Baby is all about the perfect circumstances that come together to make things happen. So. The right elements, the right timing, the right events, everything comes together and makes something happen. So again, this is the card of don't worry. This is the promise that the universe is bringing something very special together for you. There's the power of the universe is working for you. It's like, that's exactly it. The power of the universe is working for you. And getting back to my belief on a higher intelligence, there is a higher intelligence, but it needs to come together. And this is about the times when higher intelligence comes together and it gets manifested. This is when the high intelligence appears and is in charge, and this is when love appears and it's in charge. Because a lot of times, I think the majority of the time, fear and hate is in charge, and stupidity. And we're really stuck in that. And so in that way, I am Buddhist, where it doesn't exist yet. But I also know that if you combine everybody's thoughts and everybody's feelings and you put it into one spot, that's the ultimate intelligence and it's ultimate love, because then everything is understood if you can put it all together and make sense of it all. And that's our evolution, when we embody everybody in the world around us within ourselves, and we ourselves are within everybody in the world around us, and then high intelligence will be flowing, and the heart will be felt, and anybody who doesn't feel a heart, or anybody who is less intelligent, they'll be so drawn in or under the influence of this intelligence and love that really they won't have the power to step outside of it or have control or have they'll lose their power, so there is going to be a time when this stuff is coming together. It's just step by step. We have these things step by step. We do our part. Don't worry. And I'll draw one more card. Sorry, I'll post down below about the 3 goddesses. I forget. It's been a long time since I looked them up. So, okay, Umlilo. He is his name means fire, and he represents passion, or the fire element. The number one thing I think about with the fire element is passion. It's just what makes your heart sing. What do you live for? And the heart is core fire element, and the line I'm going to begin my chicken book with when I get it published is, to love is to live for each other. And that's one way of having passion, to live for everybody. But then we have, that's the bottom line. We live for each other. But then for our way to live for each other, we have passions. We have passions as stepping stones to live for each other. So everything that we are passionate about is for our contributions in our life for the world around us. So these are our passions. And 10, it has to do with group dynamics, society. I think 10 represents the aura, really, and the aura is very interactive with the rest of the world around you. And Umlilo, his name is fire in Zulu, and the Zulu language, and the Zulu people, they're in Africa, and their name means literally people from heaven. So this is fire from heaven, Lilo, Umlilo, and he's a really good boy. He's here. He's out there. He's the one you always hear when we're doing the readings. He's always calling, singing to you. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will post those 3 goddesses below that Aisha turned into, although it really doesn't matter because it all comes back down to Aisha. Don't worry. It's okay. You're going to do what you need to do. When the fire gets under your butt, you move. When you need to take a breath, you stop and take a breath. You know, I mean, we're doing everything we can, and we just have our limitations, and we have a world to interact with that is in the same boat as us. So we're all human, and we're all trying to make it, and we're all growing together. So we got some promises from the universe here, and we got our advice on navigation, and so our promise is things are going to come together for us. The universe is going to make things happen, and the fires from heaven. This is something that I really feel like the heart and the emotions are not so much our control. It's our experience that comes from deep place, and so your deep drives are going to move you. And here you are, you got your tools, and with your tools you're going to be navigating, and your intuition's going to guide you, and you are going to get what you need and know what you need to know, and you are safe. So anyway, I hope this helped. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.